So with this particular lesson, you're going to be doing two types of value scales. You'll do the actual value scale, which is creating on a flat surface going light to dark. And I went ahead and marked your boxes to give you an example of how you could do that, because I'd like for you to start with light on the left, dark on the right, and I want you to have at least 8 boxes. Then you're going to do a gradation scale, which is working on a rounded surface, and you'll be able to smooth it out with your finger or your napkin or tortilla. And if you want to start working on the darkest area, you can. Now I will tell you that an HB pencil was just a little too hard. H means hard, B stands for soft for your pencil point. So you probably want to work with a 2B or 4B or even a 6B. This is just a general layout pencil that's got a softer lead. And so you're just going to start and make your darkest, and you build your value up by layering your pencil. You do not do your value by how hard you push your pencil down. It's all about layering your value. And then in your next box, you're going to come over, because again, you're going to fill this whole space in. A value scale is filled in, and then this one's going to need to be a little lighter. So if you struggle with trying to get a light to a dark, then you can always come back and darken the box before it. And you'll do your value scale across here, and you're going to get lighter and lighter as you go across your value scale until you get to the white that's here in that box, and you can leave that white. And then if you want to smooth this in, you can, where you come in and smooth in your value. And if you do that and you notice that the grays are too similar, then you have to come back in, layer your value, and darken it. And you can find all kinds of examples and things online to do that with. And there's plenty in the PowerPoint that you're to watch. Now, when you're doing your gradation, I'm going to stop for the sake of the video. When you're doing your gradation on your rounded objects, I want you to follow the shading of a sphere and follow the examples that are on here, from highlight to mid-tone to shadow edge to your reflected light, your highlight, and your casted shadow. And I want you to recreate that over here. So just go ahead with where the light source is here and make sure that it's the same. And then this is where you're going to be going side to side again. And you're going to have to smooth this out either with your finger, Kleenex, a napkin, or an actual tortillon, which are the tools that you use to smooth your objects out. And you're going to take this and you're basically curving that on that edge as you're working, and that's how you're going to create those values and those shadows. The same thing here, just follow and do your shadows. Just make your light source on the same side so that your whites are here, and then your darkest of darks are on this side. And again, you're going side to side. If you go up and down on a rounded object, then that object is going to be flat when you're working, and then you bring that value over, and it's similar to your value scale where you're going to have your lights to your dark to your white and your medium. And so it just works it generally and gradually over.